Welcome back. You're live with Expresso at the start of a brand new week. Of course, we unpack in the aftermath of a very busy sporting weekend, and not probably the most positive weekend from a South African point of view. Another disappointing loss for the Springboks, albeit slightly expected, against the best team in the world, the All Blacks. That was in our final rugby championship game this weekend. But luckily, we did have the Proteas to cheer us up as they beat Australia in the fourth ODI to go 4-1 up, or 4-0 up in the series. That is unbelievable. And to review all of the sports talking points of the weekend, the Pundits are back. We've got journalists Ryan Wallace and Keegan, Kruger, or Kruger, however you choose to see him this morning. You guys seem quite positive after last weekend. Okay, Man United weren't hammered this weekend, so I think that obviously puts us in good stead. Springbok versus New Zealand. Maybe we expected more of an emotional groundswell, a passionate performance, but it always seems to unravel in those last 10 to 15 or the last quarter of the game. Ryan, was this expected? Did you think that we could have pulled this one out of the bag?
I think it was definitely expected by most fans. You had to be really positive like yourself to actually think that we're going to come away with a win. I just think it's too difficult for us to play for 80 minutes defending on the back foot. Eventually the dam wall cracks, and that's what happened.
Well, I mean, the possession stats tell an incredible tale. Our defence was good at times, but all it takes when you, as you say, under that kind of pressure, just one crack to open up. We've seen a kind of culture develop within New Zealand where in those last 15, 20 minutes, they seem to step up their play. It doesn't matter where they sit, whether it's tight, whether they're dominating a team. That is kind of the DNA that team possesses at the moment. Where do the Springboks go from now, Keegan?
You know, we've got to go back to systems, I think. We've got to go and decide what type of rugby we want to play, because at this point in time, we don't really seem to have a game plan at this point in time. When I say game plan, we don't even have a style, what we want to play. I think we're so fixated on how the All Blacks play rugby. Yeah. We're not doing what South African rugby is all about. We're struggling in the set pieces. We're sort of just defending every game. Doesn't matter who we're playing against. So I think Alistair and the coaching staff needs to go back and find out or come up with a way they want to play going forward in 4 years' time for when the World Cup comes around. And we need to stick by it. We need to stick to the guns, go through the phases, slowly build something up, and then we'll see where we are in 3-4 years' time. But at this point in time, we can't carry on the way we're going.
Yeah, no, the pieces are all there. We just want one attacking option. Just one attacking option. Well, speaking of which, the Proteas up against Australia, did you ever think that we would be staring a whitewash down?
Not really, no, to be honest. But having said that, I do believe that it's not the strongest Australian side that we faced. Obviously not taking too much away from the Proteas.
Yeah.
I thought one thing that I really enjoyed this tour is, for the most part, our batting orders holding.
They've given us the opportunities.
Yeah, and we've also our bowling and our attack and our batting is working together to win the game. At one stage, I thought it was a big problem that we're relying either on the bowlers or on the batsmen.
Whoever was going to fire off on the day. Yeah. Then very quickly, last little prediction here, Rosberg taking the Japanese Grand Prix. Do you think Hamilton's got anything left in that tank to come back?
I'm not sure, but you know, that team, anything's possible. I mean, they'll do what they can to get Hamilton to win that championship. And I think Rosberg is sort of fighting the team as well, in a way. So he'll be gunning for himself, and I think everyone else will be behind Lewis. It'll be brilliant to watch. I really, really think, going down to the wire. I hope he goes and takes it. I think he's got the odds against. Everyone is against him, it seems, in that team. And people say he's not a well-liked man, but I quite like the way he goes about it.
Hey, you got one fan, Nico. You got one
fan. You could see yesterday with the way that he celebrated that he's a one-man show, I believe, in that team. And they said yesterday he only needs to finish second in the races now.
Which I doubt that's going to be the milestone he's pushing for.
Yeah, obviously, but I mean, he's got that cushion now, so it's good for him.
Yeah, no, I love it. Throwback to the Hunt Lauder days. We want this kind of rivalry. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you for putting a positive spin on a slightly depressing weekend, but we will find some positives in all of that, and you can let us know what you thought of your sporting team's performances. Yeah, hit us up on our Expresso Morning Show Facebook page right now, though. Let's get back into the news.